Okay, so this is Marty voicing over. So I'm starting my kata here. I win this match, and just watch how my form is like I don't know, better than the other kids. And so we're judged on how good our stances are, like if we're doing the right stance with our legs, our power, and our focus, and just overall how good we look. So here I messed up. I was not low enough. I was a little high. My knees weren't bent enough. And here I rushed that part a little bit, but made it look kind of good. And also used a little bit too much force. This was my tournament, and I did not place in kata. I lost in the final, or in the semifinals. And so these are just two videos of that tournament of me winning. Here I'm about to end my kata. You'll see the judges rolling out their flags, ready to place a vote on who they think will win. There are three of them. You cannot see one of them that's out of frame. So I'm just ending my kata, and I'm going back up to that black square. Now the judges. The one over on the right, or right, voted for me, so that's the reason I won. And so here I'm starting my kata again. It's the same thing, just this time I gotta get the judges' vote again. I'm further into the match, or into the tournament. I'm against the same guy, but this is because I lost the first bracket and I tried winning the second bracket. You can see my speed is really good. I'm doing a good speed for my kata. That part, I did more of a front kick. It needed to kind of be me going on the side, doing a kick with my left leg toward like my stomach, but I did more of a front kick. And here, I'm not low enough at all. Not even close. And I rushed it. And I did that section way too early. I was supposed to do the punch when I went down, but I timed it wrong. Now I'm ending up my kata, and you can see, I think you can see that the judges, at least two of them, voted for me. Yep. So I won that round, and now we're going on to Kobudo. I went to the wrong side there to continue in the bracket. I did not win kata, but I had a good time. And now we're in Kobudo. This is my bow, and my bow kata is different. There I'm telling them my kata, and so I make a mistake. I will tell you when. Well, I probably made many mistakes, but the biggest one that should have got me disqualified. Boom, my bow touched the ground. That should have disqualified me. If you see my mouth moving when I do it, it's either me saying my kata or it's me kiaing, which is a loud scream, which I don't know why we do it. I think it's to signify like power, and kiai in Japanese means strong or like loud shout or yell. We do 2 or 3 kiais a kata, more in weapons. I don't really fully know why, but they give you a number score. I got a 7 point. Hold up, let me check this. I got a 7.3, 7.2, and a 7.2, which equals 21.7, if I'm correct. And so I got second place in that. The guy going after me won that. So now we're on to sparring. I am the one on the right, I believe. Yes, I'm on the right. And so I'm fighting. I just scored there, I think. Yep. He just gave me the point. I bow to him, and we continue the match. I'm going in for an offensive. I go for a kick and miss. This guy's pretty good, but I did end up beating him. So I went in for a kick. I missed another one, and then I hit. He just told me that I got a kick to the body, and so that gave me another point. It's 3-0 right now because when I got a kick to the head, that gave me 2 points. You got to get 6 points to win. And kicks to the head are 2 points. So you can see us, we're going back and forth trying to get each other, and then I get him. Or I think I get him. Yeah, I got him. At 4-0, he catches up. He catches up. But I do end up winning. So I tried getting him. I think he got this point. Yep. He got a body point, so that's 1 shot, or 1 point. And so we're going again. I think he got me again. I fell right into his trap. I should have laid back and let him come to me at this point, and that's what I do now. Try and keep it at the same amount. I don't know what's going through his head, but what should be going through his head is this guy's above. But he just scored another point because I came at him. I need to just lay back, and because I'm ahead, I just need to wait for him. I just scored an E1, which is 2 points, which is a kick to the head, and that ends off the match, and I won. The judges are confirming. I just won. Good job. Match 2. I am on the left this time. And so this time I am facing a harder opponent because they beat someone else. And so now we start. And I go in. I miss. He goes in. He misses. We bounce around a little bit. Eventually, at a point, I will get him. And boom, 1 point for me. Now we go back in. I go for a kick. I have a bad obsession with doing too many kicks. So now I just need to stay back kind of, wait for him, lure him, and because I like my kicks, I can score some E-points. Now, at that point, he just gave me a penalty for hitting the head a little bit too hard, and, so I look away because that's common courtesy in tournaments while he's hurt, and so we go back in. You're probably noticing the mini pads we have. I just fell down there, and so he tried scoring on me. It didn't work. But you're probably noticing all of our pads. We have headgear, hand pads, body, chest plates, and shin guards. And mouthpieces and cups. So I just scored on him. This guy is doing pretty good. But he's hitting me a lot and really hard. I know I got that penalty for hitting hard, but he's hitting me hard, and you're not supposed to really hit hard. You're just supposed to make contact, but show that you can hit strong. Now, nobody got that point because it was just sloppy. Now there, I think he scored, I think he got a Chikoku, which is penalty. So, yep, he got a penalty. These are our only penalties for the match. This is actually my final round. I put these in a weird order. I don't know why, but this is my final round. And after this, I got the gold. But if you watch, again, he hit me really hard. But it hit the arm, so it didn't count. But I think it was a kick. I thought it counted, but it didn't. Now he scores there. I was a little annoyed about that, but whatever, I'm up. It's 2-1, and then I think he scores. Yep. So now we're tied. I go in, be a little bit aggressive because I know I got to. I tried doing a few jabs, but it didn't really count. The judges are watching and seeing what's going on. And so he's showing him what you can't do. And then he's just showing him how hard he's punching compared to what he's supposed to. And so we go again. My opponent was kicking a little bit too low and punching me really hard. And so we got stopped a lot. This final minute was especially brutal. we were both getting threatened to be eliminated from the match. I should have went in there and gotten him. I'm allowed to. It's actually an Ippon or 2 points, but I didn't. No point. Now 3-2, I go in, even though I'm up, and then you can see the mirror judge, the one closer to the camera, ruled in my favor, and so the head judge, the one further, closer to the scoreboard, said that I got the point too. So now it's 4-2, but that's a mistake because it was just 3-2, so they had to give me 2 or an extra point, so it's 5-2, and so there he hits me. It takes me a while to get this next point, but we're just a little close. He was telling us that we were hook punching, even though I wasn't, but my opponent was, or the ref was telling us that, and so now he's just talking to us and telling him I was telling him I understand, and now we go. It took me a while to get this last point. My opponent was fighting really good and hard, but I did eventually get him. If you watch, no point. He almost scored there. He almost scored there. And I almost scored there. And I did score there. And so I won the match 6-2. Good job. Okay, so this is actually the first match that I fought in. And basically, I'm on the left. And my opponent's on the right. And so watch his fighting style. He put up a pretty good fight against me, but I still did end up winning. Good job to my opponent, though. So we start the match, and you see I go in immediately. I try and kick. Didn't actually happen. And I'm just now noticing that the judge tried signaling to me. But now here he gives me the point. Ippon. This guy was our judge was really nice. And my opponent was. But 2-0, I just scored on him again, I think. Nope, they're calling him over because they're talking about if I should get a penalty or not. And I believe they did give me a penalty. This is my first time watching it back, so I do not know what's exactly going to go on here. Yep, as I expected, I now have a singular penalty, but that's fine because I'm up 2. You need 3 penalties to be out of the match. Here we go. Ooh, okay. So I just got another point, 3-0. Boom. Okay. Boom. Oh, I fell down, or he fell down, but it's tight. Okay, so now we're here. They're talking because his glove fell off or something like that, I think. And then we continue. Now we're going. I have the little red thing on my back because they need to know who's Aka and Chiro, or like who's on the left and right. And they know who to call Aka. So yeah, I'm up 4-0 right now. And so I'm just gonna finish this match off. Boom. With Ari, which is 1 point. And so 5-0. And then I do end him right here, I believe. Clean sweep, 6-0. But my opponent did do good, nonetheless. These are some pictures of me in my tournament. I got a gold and silver medal, gold in Kubudo or weapons, and a silver or a gold in sparring. So it was very fun doing this tournament, and I enjoyed it a lot. These are pictures of me on the stand after winning, and also today I did ISMA in Indiana today. So that's cool. And I won gold in that. But yeah, thanks for watching this video of TMB Skills. Tried different approach on editing.